After wildlife biologists and veterinarians relocated a 10-month-old Hawaiian monk seal on March 31st from the Lihi Canal in Kapa'a to a beach on the island's west side, they'd hoped she would stay away from the canal. 2 days ago, the seal, identified as RH92, returned to the canal along with an adult seal, K13. Together, they've been seen feeding on small fish in the man-made waterway along with discarded fish parts. The return of RH92 to Lihi is prompting stepped-up public awareness and outreach, and potentially enforcement of littering laws for fishermen who dispose of fish parts in the water.
So right now, that's one of our primary concerns is it's attracting seals into the canal. And anytime you attract a wild animal into an area where human use is high, you're increasing the risk for interaction between humans and the seal, and then you're also exposing the seal to more risks such as fishing nets that might be set in here, or fishing hooks, or boat strikes.
The endangered Hawaiian monk seal is protected by both federal and state laws, and injuring or killing a seal carries serious penalties. The day after RH92, now carrying a radio transmitter on her back so her movements can be tracked, returned to the canal, she rested and basked in the sun on nearby Fuji Beach. As is standard practice with any of Kauai's population of an estimated 45 Hawaiian monk seals, volunteers roped off an area around her and posted signs asking people to give her wide berth.
We try to foster the coexistence with public education and outreach, and then putting up signs so we don't have any conflicts on the beach. But in the water, obviously we can't be a presence there very well. And so we depend on the public taking up a sense of doing what's appropriate around these large marine mammals.
The disposal of litter, like fish parts, is not only illegal, they decompose in water that people often fish and swim in. Officers from the VNR Division of Conservation and Resources Enforcement, or DOCARE, are increasing their visibility and patrols at Lihi. For now, they want to be sure captains, crews, and fishers on boats that launch from the canal's ramp know that disposing of any fish parts in the water is against the law. If one-on-one education doesn't work, DOCARE officers may begin writing citations for littering. Monk seals frequently explore inland fresh waterways like streams and rivers. The attraction of discarded fish parts in these areas is particularly hazardous for young monk seals. Over the past 2.5 years, 2 yearling seals were found dead in the Lihi Canal.
We found the carcasses, we tested them for diseases, for any type of trauma. Everything came clean. The results were clear for that. The one thing that both looked suspect for was drowning. And that's why with this third yearling seal, we're concerned that another naive young seal could end up getting in trouble. So primary thing to do is just get rid of what's attracting the seals into the canal, and that's primarily fish scraps right now.
The law requires that all fish parts be thrown into garbage cans provided at all small boat harbors. Hawaiian monk seals feed mostly on small reef fish, taco or octopus, and crabs. Despite beliefs to the contrary, they do not feed on fish like ono, ahi, and mahi-mahi. Extensive scientific studies have shown exactly what species of prey the monk seals prefer, and there's no evidence that they feed on the large, fast-moving pelagic fish that deep-sea fishermen prefer.
Our top predators, like monk seals and the sharks, they keep reef fish populations healthy, because just like the wolves with the terrestrial animals, they pick out the sick and the injured animals, and so we really want to keep these animals around. And in spite of belief that they're eating all the fish, the fact is they're keeping our populations of fish healthy.
There are no plans to move RH92 a second time, and it's hoped with increased outreach and education, people will stop throwing fish scraps into the water and she'll move on to safer locales.